It looks like the Mini 2 is in danger of being knocked off the #1 spot by a new drone. My name's Paul Tace, let's get started. Okay guys, so in my opinion, the Mini 2 has been the best drone on the market for consumers ever since being released basically. Even with the Mavic Air 2S, with its sub 250 gram weight, for me that makes it the leading drone, shooting 4K, being stable and just giving you really great quality. However, it looks like Hubsan is about to release the Zino Mini Pro. Now on paper, this drone really gives the Mini 2 a run for its money. Now let's go and have a look at the stats and compare it to the Mini 2, and also I think it's worth comparing to the Mavic Air 2 as well, because there is going to be some overlap. Okay, so I'm going to drop a link to the description down below of the Hubsan official release of this video and let you see it for yourself. But I'm going to run through it with you now. So when we look at the sensor, it's a 1 to 1.3 inch, which means it's actually going to be slightly bigger than the Mini 2. As we can see, it can take 48 megapixel pictures. This is way more than the Mini can do at 12 megapixels, and it's actually up there with the Mavic Air 2. Okay, it says it's got a super large aperture of 1.85. It'll be interesting to see how much of a difference this makes. You may get slightly better quality video at night time and in low light places. It may also be easier to fly indoors. Now at 6x zoom, I don't know, but I'm guessing this is probably going to be digital zoom. The Mini 2 can do a 4x zoom, but again it's digital, so for me this is quite irrelevant. Now HDR mode, the fact it's got HDR mode and 48 megapixel photos says to me they're going to be doing a similar thing to the Mavic Air 2, where they split each pixel into 4 sections. This should be a really exciting development if this works nicely. 4K at 30 FPS, that's pretty much standard what I would expect to come out from a drone trying to knock the Mini 2 off. It's equal to the Mini 2, but it's not going to come up to the standard of the Mavic Air 2. If we look at the codec now, we can see it's going to be able to shoot to card faster and compress quicker and play back faster with larger file sizes. Synclease 3.0 implies it's going to be compatible with goggles, meaning we'll be able to fly at FPV. Now with photography and video drones, this is something we've yet to see with DJI, although I'm pretty sure it's going to be happening soon. Okay, so it's got a 10 kilometer range. Now this is going to do better than the Mini 2 in most places around the world outside of America, which it'll be equal to. It'll be interesting to see if this compares to OcuSync 2. And a maximum flight time of 40 minutes, that is a huge flight time. It's got to be the highest consumer drone flight time if that is real. So that is really quite huge. And again, we're looking at the drone here and it's only 249 grams, which means we're going to have a lot of freedom with this in most places around the world. So it will be slightly heavier than the Mini 2, but it's still under that 250 gram mark, so it's not too much of a big deal, unless you want to start adding accessories to it. Okay, this is the big seller for me, the front and back sensors. This means it's going to have the obstacle avoidance. This is what's really going to compare it to the Mavic Air 2, and a lot of people are going to want this on their Mini 2, because if we keep playing, I'm pretty sure we're going to see, because of this reason, it's going to have active tracking. Yep, and here we are. Active Track 3.0, I don't know what that means in Hubsan official, but obviously we're going to be able to follow some subjects. I don't know how good this is going to be, but again, we've got the sensors, so it should be comparable to the Mavic Air 2 rather than the Mini 2 in this case. So this is potentially a really exciting new drone coming out, and it's really great to see a company challenge DJI. Now as I say, these are just the statistics. We don't know what quality it's going to have, if it's going to be taken by the wind really easily, if it's going to be like a low quality body that's going to break easy. So I am optimistic about it. But quite honestly, I think if they've invested this much into this drone, that they're going to have these areas covered. It'll be really exciting to see. I don't know exactly when it's coming out, but it looks like it's going to be about $400 or so, which will be less than the Mini 2. So if it does have the wind resistance, if it does have the quality, and if it does get you nice smooth footage and good low light conditions, this should completely knock the Mini 2 out of the water. Okay guys, this is going to be a really exciting summer for drones. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is going to beat the Mini 2, or do you think it's not going to quite have the quality we need? That's it for this video guys. If you found it useful, hitting that like button is a huge help to me as a creator, and I hope to see you in the next one.